Finally, after a month of testing, I am ready to tell you what I think of the Dyson Dupe blow dryer. Hey guys, thank you so much for hanging out with me today. I will be telling you my final thoughts on the Dyson Dupe blow dryer that I have been testing out for a month now. So, if you missed it, here is my first impressions video. You are welcome to go check it out. I go way in depth on the physicality of both blow dryers. I go into the physical differences of the blow dryers. Also, I test out the different heat settings, and I actually even test out the temperature. So if you're interested to see all that information, it is covered in the first impressions video. And also in that video, I asked you guys if there was anything that I missed that you wanted me to test out and cover. And one of the big things is that I didn't let both blow dryers be on so that you could hear the differences in them. So I'm sorry if you've got your headphones in. I'm gonna go ahead and show you the differences in the blow dryers now with the sound. So now you'll be able to hear it. That was the Dyson, obviously. And this is the Manly dryer. It is the Dyson Dupe. There you have it. So the main difference is that the Dyson has a much, much higher pitch and the Manly has a lower pitch. Both sound to me sitting here like equal volume. One is not wildly louder than the other. Now, I don't know if y'all could hear it in the background, but as soon as I turned on the Dyson, my dog started whining. I think it makes such a high pitch. My dog always comes running when I turn this on. I swear it's a dog whistle pitch. Like, he comes running. It's really funny. He never does that with the Manly. It does have a much lower pitch when it's turned on. So after a month, I'm gonna go ahead and tell you my final thoughts on this blow dryer. It does work as a blow dryer in the sense that it will dry your hair. But over the month, consistently, I would time my different diffusings, and I diffused my hair for 20 minutes. I damp styled. I tried so hard to get my hair completely dry, and I did everything I could to shorten the drying time for the Manly blow dryer, and it still takes longer than using my Dyson. I have done the exact same wash days side by side, same climate, same humidities, same weather outside so that the drying times wouldn't be too terribly affected. And consistently, the Manly dryer took longer, and also, sadly, my hair was frizzier, consistently frizzier. And I don't know why that is. There's something about the way that this product directs the airflow that it creates frizz, where my Dyson just doesn't do that. Also, using the Manly blow dryer for the month, it is very, very hot. Like, I know I measured the temperatures in my first impressions video. I knew in my brain that this one is hotter than the Dyson. It runs consistently hotter than the Dyson, but my goodness, like, I like to diffuse my hair on high speed and medium heat. I know, gasp, that's a curly girl's sin, but I do. And there is no medium heat on this. There's no medium speed either. It's either low or high, and it's either really hot or really, really cold. And the way that I would work with this dryer in order to have slight warmth would be to flip the heat switch on for a count of 2. So like switch on, 1, 2, switch off. and that would keep it from getting too terribly hot in my hair while I was diffusing with it. But there is no medium heat on this dryer, and I found that to be a big bummer. Also, the only attachment that works with this blow dryer are the attachments that come with it. So I'm going to show you up close and personal the attachment for the diffuser. And you can see that this is perfectly flat. This goes into a little opening in order to get the diffuser to attach. So I had some questions about, is there a way to attach an Xtava Black Orchid diffuser, my holy grail diffuser. I love this thing. The way it scoops up my curls. Oh, like seriously, I get so much better hair days when I'm able to use this diffuser. The only way to get it to attach to the Manly blow dryer would be to saw off an existing diffuser, like saw it off and glue it on. Let me show you. There is no way to get this to attach. It's just not the right size, and that is quite tragic. It's just slightly too big in order to go into the little insert. I've also gotten a bunch of questions about how I get my Xtava Black Orchid to attach to my Dyson. And I know this isn't really talking about the Dyson, but this is for those of you who ask. The Dyson has this little magnetic ring right there, and I actually got a bunch of really super strong magnets and glued them to the removable ring on the Xtava Black Orchid. There's a little removable ring that comes with this. I glued these tiny super strong magnets to it with super glue. Yes, the super glue gets everywhere and the magnets jump around, and it's kind of a long, tedious process, but worth it in the sense that I can get this awesome diffuser to attach to my Dyson. All right, let's continue with the Manly review, shall we? So, along with consistently longer dry times and frizzier hair, I also find that my hair doesn't last as long when I use this product. I actually used it yesterday. I actually had a really great wash day, but as you can see, my day 2 results are really not defined. We're stretched out. It didn't help my hair retain its curl pattern. My hair is by no means unattractive today, and I have by all means had worse hair days, but this is not the most stellar day 2 hair I've ever had. I also had some questions in the first video about how the Manly dryer makes my hair feel. And on day 1, my hair feels about the same as when I use the Dyson blow dryer, but consistently on day 2, my hair feels drier and more tangled and just not as moisturized or as happy. Don't ask me why the blow dryer does that. I'm just telling you what I'm feeling. My hair feels rougher, like the cuticle on my hair got roughed up somehow. And I am very careful when I use this, even though I'm turning on the heat and turning it right back off. I'm making sure to not let this heat up too much so that it doesn't burn my hair. I'm being careful because whew, this thing gets hot. So what are my final thoughts? Well, I appreciate what they did here. It's really cute. I'm glad that it kind of mimics the Dyson for a much cheaper price point. I do think that one of the biggest selling points of this dryer is that it does get really, really hot. So pre-CG Courtney would have loved that because I would have been able to theoretically dry my hair faster. It is fairly small and compact, so it would travel really, really nicely. But overall, it did not dry my hair as quickly. My hair was frizzier and just not as happy. And I know this is an unpopular opinion, and I'm sorry. I was rooting for this thing to work out. At the start of this, I thought there was no way that the Dyson could be so much better than this blow dryer. I'm sorry. I know. That just, but I am just being honest. That is what I'm here for. I will be 100% honest with you guys. So here is what my recommendation is, because kind of the point of testing out this blow dryer was to see if there's a more affordable option than the Dyson blow dryer out there for you guys. I do have experience with this blow dryer right here. This is the blow dryer that I used before starting doing the curly girl method, and I even used it for the first 10 months of my curly girl journey. It does fit the Extava Black Orchid diffuser. It has cold, it has medium, it has hot, it has low, medium, and high fan speeds. This blow dryer is a similar price point to the Manly, and I think it's worth the money. Check out the link below if you're interested to get a blow dryer that I think is worth it. This, sadly, I don't think is worth the money. I appreciate what they were trying to do. It's a little bit gimmicky. The design is interesting, but I really think that this blow dryer is better. Also, little caveat, I personally would have never, ever bought the Dyson blow dryer for myself. It was a present given to me on my 30th birthday. It was a, hey, we're sorry you're old, but at least your hair will look pretty kind of present. And I am really grateful to have this tool and to have had my family give it to me as a gift. They all like chipped in and got it for me, which is just absolutely incredible, and I'm really grateful for it. It is a really good tool, and I would have never had the opportunity to try it if they hadn't bought it for me as a present. So I hope that makes sense. Anyway, thank you guys so much for watching this video. I know it wasn't a very popular opinion, I'm sorry. But if you would, please go ahead and give this video a thumbs up if you found the information helpful. That is what it was here for. It was here to be helpful. I had gotten some questions about whether or not this blow dryer was a good dupe for the Dyson, and sadly it's not. It just kind of sort of looks like the Dyson, and that's about it. I really appreciate y'all watching. If you would, please subscribe and click that notification bell. I do have some more videos coming, and yeah, then we'll get to hang out some more in the comments. When you click that notification bell, I just found out that you also get notified not only when I upload, but when I go live. So if you click that notification bell, we can hang out some more. All right, thank you guys so much for watching. I really, truly am incredibly grateful for each and every one of y'all, and I hope you are having an absolutely fantastic day, and I will talk to y'all later. Bye!